Oh, they got to come apart half the springs anyway.
They come back apart when I build the race.
Hi, yeah, Rob here from DocWob. In this episode, I'm going to show you the 2002 YZ250 we're building for Mike Brown for 24 VMXdN Foxhill. Mike's contracted to Triumph for this year, so the bike has to reflect his sponsors, so it's going to have to be black and in their colourway. So it is what it is, no problem. I think it looks quite cool. So we'll show you more about this in a minute. Tone's putting the forks together, Jack's just fluffing and buffing the subframe. You can see in the background the Husky 2500, which I have done nothing with. So I need to sit in a dark room for a minute and get my head around working on that. We're trying to get this one ready for the classic bike show in Telford mid-February. So even if it hasn't got the right fork springs in it, it'll be there on display looking pretty good. So we'll have it there, and let me show you what else we're up to.
In the episode.
Clean hands. So Tone's just putting assembly on the forks. Jack's giving the subframe the final fluff and buff in the parts washer. Because a lot of these people, they build bikes with like modern vapor blasters and all that other stuff. Well, that isn't how they look back in the day. How they were done back in the day was by hand in the parts washer. So that's how we finish everything off, because that's got to look period correct and right. So that's what we're doing. Bike's coming on.
Looks like you know what you're doing there, Tony.
I hope so. Think so.
Done it before.
Done it before.
Only once.
Just the once, but probably be told they're doing it wrong, but hey ho! Okay, so we're just going to bolt these outer tubes onto the inner tubes now. So just put a little bit of oil on the fork bushes, just to help it along its way. Dust seal on the fork seal and the fork seal fixing clip. Take the end cap off now so we don't damage the seals going on. So we need to put the, oops, almost forgot the washer. Outer bush, inner bush, and a little bit of lube so it's not all dry when it goes together. A little bit of lube helps everywhere. With the fork tube. Cool. And we'll just knock the bushes into place and then lightly knock the oil seal in. Lock it in place with the clip. Dust seal in and outer tube on. Job done. Thank you very much. It's fucking
poke it in, Jack. I've seen all the videos. You'll be all right. So just while Tony's doing the forks, Jack's fluffed and buffed the subframe. Doesn't want to talk on camera because he's a pussy. My single favourite bit on the bike, Tone, stop with the ratchet. The single favourite bit on the bike is this top chain roller. We made these for the factory Yamaha 450 Yamaha squad. Really cool, aluminium, takes the factory chain roller, well, standard chain roller. But if it's a two-stroke, luckily.
Switch the camera.
So all I got to do is figure out how the fuck this goes on here. Something like that. Helps if you stick your tongue out, apparently. So that'll thread in there, we'll bolt her all up. Happy days. I think it was better the first time I did it. Fucking wrestling the thing now. So it's all starting to come together. We originally ordered all black plastic for this because when Carmichael and Stanton debuted the Triumph at LA Coliseum, it was all black. So we're like, happy days, all black. So then we saw the European race team pictures, white back end. We're like, well, we'll stay with black. We saw the American team pictures, white back end. Then the production pictures, white back end. We're like, now we're going to have to go white. But to be honest, I think it looks quite trick. So we're trying to make this thing look as much like a Triumph as possible for Mike. The Triumph has black fork guards, black front fender, white front number plate. We went for black, not so sure now. Tone thinks it looks good. I think maybe a white one with the proper lugs down the forks. We've got translucent white disc guard. I'm thinking white fork guards. So maybe you can help us out. Maybe you can let us know in comments what you think, what combination. So white or black front number plate, white or black fork guards really. I can't decide. So, moving on from Foxhills 23, when we built this for Tyler Bowers, we did a feature on the carburetor. So from then, I thought I would make the parts that we use. So we now have this carb overflow vent kit. It's got the little canister that goes here on the frame. Comes down to the T-pieces, which attach to the carb, so the fuel can go up or down, and then that's your vent pipe. So we got that, and it comes with a 3mm for the float bowl. So it is exactly the same as we use on this bike. All works very well, looks very trick, and available in our eBay shop. So these were a set of CR250 steel frame mid-90s forks that we built. The forks started off life as a Suzuki twin chamber fork because Suzuki had twin chambers before anybody else. So we started off life with that. We made our own billet feet, our own triple clamps, billet bar mounts, our own brake carrier for the 280 disc, and our own titanium bolts, axle, the whole shooting match. The customer for these specified them to be gold titanium nitrate. They're quite disco looking, they're quite colourful, but they do look really cool now they're built. So these are going to Jersey for the guy to fit. It took a little bit of time to get them done nice, but they look a lot cooler than I thought they would. So these are the new T-bars we're making. We've been testing them ourselves. There's a few gone out to some race team guys. They really like them. So we're looking at putting these into production. We call it double ender because there's a socket on both ends. So that's good for the tight stuff. Then that's good for the normal spinny stuff. We changed up the way they are so they balance a lot better. They're just really nice in your hand, just the perfect size. So these are going to be in production really soon. We've got a few into the Supercross guys, so they really like them. So, and the Grand Prix guys are pushing for more. So we're going to have to make probably 100 sets of each now. So what's going on, kid?
I've crashed my four-stroke wob, haven't I?
Them 4-strokes. I told you, kid. 4-strokes are bad news, man. You need to stick to these. Riding them on nice natural tracks.
They are.
They're a lot more fun.
They are fun, but I do like a four-stroke as well. But now I had a crash at Arena Cross and then an operation 2 days ago, and then it's not terrible, but it's not good because obviously I was racing the Arena Cross and now I can't race Arena Cross.
And you've been fucking 63 years old and all that now.
Yeah, that isn't helping the situation, being a little bit older. But he reckons like 6 to 8 weeks, so we'll be back on a bike.
When's First British?
First British it starts really late this year actually, which is helpful to me. I think it's the end of April.
Oh, okay, you're golden.
Yeah, which is a lot later than they normally would start. So that side of it's all right, but it's just, I don't know. I just was hoping I wasn't going to have any more injuries. I've only got a little bit of time left in the career, and I was thinking I might not have another injury till it's over. But
it could have been a lot worse, kid. Let's be honest.
Could have been much worse. Yeah. So as bad as it is, it's not too bad.
Good. So what are you going to do with this now?
Take it home, and then I really like the way it rode. Generally, there was the two bikes. This one was probably the one that was a little bit slower, but this one handled a lot better. This is the one I won the race on the Sunday.
Yeah.
It's just nice to have, isn't it? It's one of those. I think I ride it a little bit because it was fun to ride when the tracks dry out a little bit.
We'll get down to prep it up for next year.
Yeah.
Rebuild it, new clutch, new piston, brake pads, and all the service stuff, and go again. It's only an hour's work, really.
Yeah,
a bit more. This is practice.
Yeah, I actually practiced a little bit on it, but I generally really like riding this bike. Handles so nice, like the way it turns, just the way it feels. It was a little bit slower, but in general,
we can fix that.
Yeah, it was nicer to ride than the other one. I'm not sure, they're both very similar, weren't they? Different forks.
Yeah.
Shock was the same. I think maybe couldn't really figure out why this one handled that little bit better.
Maybe it's an offset on the clamp.
Yeah, I think so.
It should be the same offset, but we'll double check.
But,
bar position or something.
But I will.
A bit we can check.
I'll take it, and I think when it's a nice day in the summer, take it out for a spin.
Yeah.
Get a bit of two-stroke fix.
Yeah, so you should.
Is Jeff here, did you say?
Who?
Who's doing the podcast?
Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere.
Oh.
He was in the office doing his emails last time I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, I do need some new graphics. Them ones are worn out a bit, aren't they?
Yeah, they don't last forever. Just get some graphics sent down. We'll sticker it up. And
yeah, I'll take the Revo off. I'll take that RS air conditioner off and make it look real true.
Yeah. Well,
I think I'll just make it actually say, I don't need this one to say much. I'll just have it like a replica of the actual bike.
Yeah. Well, he knows what he made, doesn't he?
He's got it all. You only have to press print.
He's only got to change up a few logos, hasn't he? So that's it. That's it for another DocWob episode. This one's in the final stage of the mock-up before we take it apart and put it back together properly. Tone's been trimming up the bad panels today to fit nicely. The back end's on, a bit grubby with my minging hands. If you could let us know whether you think we should run a black or white front number plate. I'm thinking white, if I'm honest, but we'll wait and see what everybody thinks. Should look cool when all the graphics are on it. So like and subscribe. Come and see us at Telford. Classic bike show middle of February. That'll be a good one. We'll be filming there as well as showing off everything. We've got the new box van that'll be there. We'll do an episode there with that thing being stickered up. So lots going on. Lots to we've got an announcement coming up soon about VMXDN. So keep your eyes peeled. Thank you.